Man, it's weird how you be thinking about shit, bro. And I got you thinking right now. Man, you know, when you locked up, some shit you just gotta go with. You know, some shit it ain't gonna go your way. And I'm thinking about this time, bro. Man, you know when they say the prisons is packed and they full, as an inmate, you thinking you safe and you ain't gotta be moved and shit. You think you gonna be housed at a certain spot because where you from or where you born or your town and shit. That shit don't work. Not when you're in the system now. That shit don't work when you're locked up. Fuck no. And I'm gonna tell you why it don't work. Because you know when everything going good and you know you about to be ready to be free and they talk about God be trying to test you and shit like this to see if you're strong. I don't believe in that shit because I don't have to be tested. And I felt that shit. But what I saw that I wasn't ready for was this trip to California. And I don't know if any motherfucking people know anything about prisons and the systems. You know what I'm saying? They take you where they want to drop you off and leave you as is, and you know you go from the flow from there. But here it is. I gotta let you know. See, when that trip comes time for the California call out, that bitch come when you least expect it. And it came at me like that when I least expected. And you gotta understand what I'm saying. This is shit new. And I'm not used to this shit from when the fuck I'm from. And it's all based on a true story. Any nigga know me, they'll tell you this shit. And I ain't trying to just be on point. I gotta be on point with this shit. So here it is, you gotta understand. As they call my name out, they calling my name out, and I'm looking at them call my name, and I'm getting my clothes, and as I'm packing my clothes, and I'm trying to get a nigga to call to home to my old lady and let them know I'm about to be shipped. And you gotta understand, me about to be shipped. Going to California, I hear niggas talking about that shit, but I ain't never been in there because I ain't never been in California. Plus, I just want to go fucking home. But here it is. I'm packing my clothes. They're telling me hurry up, and I'm rushing, telling the nigga going on, you know, tell my later, you know, see what's going on. See, can't you give me stay out, you know? Because I ain't want to go out there, motherfucker. Real shit based on a true story. But as I get to central booking, I'm looking at all these other motherfucking inmates that's been locked up in East Baton Rouge Parish prison. Around me in East Baton Rouge Parish prison. You understand what I'm saying? And I done roamed through this motherfucker because I've been locked up for a while. And I'm telling you, as I roamed through it, I seen some mean niggas, I seen some killers, untamed gorillas. But me not knowing that we all about to be banged up together on this trip. And man, on this trip, you know, they shackle you up. When they shackle you up to someone else, so it's two men hooked to a fucking chain. And that shit real if you ain't never been locked up incarcerated. I'm just telling you, bro. You ain't never been a slave until you've been locked up incarcerated, especially in this motherfucking California. You think what I'm saying? And see, California's so raw. Let me tell you, but I tell you about the trip first. But here it is in the process of being shackled up to this motherfucking nigga that I don't know, never heard, never seen, or none of this shit. Now in my mind, I'm saying, maybe I could talk to this motherfucker and see what he know about California. Maybe he been out there in California. You know, so I think I might have a little recognition like some niggas have, you know, like that. So as we rolling up, walking towards the bus, and we getting on the motherfucking bus, and I'm looking at all these other motherfucking inmates, man, I swear to God, man, it's just weird how people look sometimes fucking time. And these dudes looking different. But on the whole fucking ride, whole time we getting up, walking, and he pulling me on this side saying he want to fucking sit here. And I'm trying to get here because the deputies, they're sitting right there and they can actually see us together. You know what I'm saying? In case shit pop off. But he ain't feeling this shit. This nigga started pulling me. So I sat down. But the nigga, the way you sit, is the way your handcuffs is. And the way your handcuffs is, if your shit like this, you gotta sit to the end. And if your shit to the end, you gotta sit to the end. So I'm sitting to the end. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at it. And as we on this bus, and in my mind, we rolling on this motherfucking bus, bro. And I'm thinking, maybe my girl might have tried to call to help me to get me back to East Baton Rouge Parish. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice little ride, 3 or 4 hours. And as we was riding, I'm looking at this dude, man. I'm worried because I'm not knowing what's going on, not know what to expect. See, that's the shit that you can't do nothing about. And as this ride, we're leaving from city to state to go to California. And I'm telling you, when we got to California, that motherfucking atmosphere just changed, you know? Mountains and every fucking thing, shit just changed, you know? Environment, it really fucking changed. So here it is. As we getting off this fucking bus, I can hear a sound like this. Like,